takes my hand, bestowing an ironic twinkle on me from behind his glasses. "Good luck, Robyn, dear. I'm sure you'll get on jolly well here." "Bye-bye, Daddy." My mother embraces me awkwardly, making no eye contact, but I do get to inhale her pervasive perfume for the last time in 6 weeks. Then she gives me a penetrating stare that leaves me feeling inadequate as always. "Goodbye, my darling. Be good and kind and true and brave." "And carrots," I add under my breath. My mother's attempts to boost my moral fibre always remind me of cooked vegetables, which I can't stand either. "Bye-bye, Mummy." Then they depart, leaving me to my future. Horse and Marts have been through this before, entering their junior boarding schools, but for the first time in my life, I am to be separated from my family and left in a house full of other teenage boys. I will have to take off my clothes and bathe naked in front of them. We will be intimate, whatever that means. I've been anxiously awaiting this for months, being marooned alone in an alien world without anybody I know or any of my totems. Teresa, the comforting Norwegian au pair girl, my model trams and trolley buses, my bonsai dinosaurs, even my turquoise Dalek sponge have all had to stay back home where my family lives, coincidentally in another Victorian red brick house, about 40 miles away through the petite home county's landscape. I don't even have any of my plastic guns. We've been cautioned to bring nothing with us from our previous life. New inmates aren't allowed to see their families again for at least 6 weeks to give us time to adjust our inner compasses. Cell phones and email are still another 30 years off, mere science fiction. In 1966, alone is alone. Horse, Marts, and I are led through a varnished wooden doorway and down one step into our new life. Our feet land on creaking floorboards, just as astronauts' feet will soon be landing on the moon. There are floorboards everywhere, clonking with the tread of leather shoes. We pass through labyrinths and grottos of dark timber. There are high ceilings with sad, sad overhead lights striving to beam antique electricity down onto the boys below. Boys swarm everywhere. It seems like hundreds of them in their shoes and trousers and jackets. I close my eyes and breathe the place in through my 12-year-old nose. Boot polish. Disinfectant. Burned onions. Nothing that I'm in a hurry to smell, but nothing threatening either. I open my eyes again and follow the others into a hall. I'm high on dread. The light is brighter there, and I can see that all around this hall, it's called hall, are wooden cubicles, varnished like everything else seems to be in this house. Each cubicle comprises a desk, a seat, and a lamp. But before anyone can explain anything to us novices, comes the thrilling crackle of a stylus on vinyl, and the voices of Paul McCartney and John Lennon erupt from a round metal grill in the only unvarnished piece of wood in the place. "Asked a girl what she wanted to be. She said, 'Baby, can't you see?'" The Beatles have penetrated even here to the house gramophone. "Mudfellow, turn it down. It is down, you oaf." You weren't here last term. What are you called?" "What am I for?" I ask. "What are you called? What is your name, new man?" shouts Mudfellow. "My name?" I blush. Let me think. Yes, Hitchcock, probably." They laugh, these taller boys. People are less likely to attack you if you can make them laugh. That's the first thing that boarding school teaches me. I'd made a joke of being too scared to speak. The Beatles have faded out halfway through You Won't See Me. Their latest LP, Rubber Soul, is as new to me as everything else here, though it feels less alien. I'm about to spend some quality time with Rubber Soul and other new records, courtesy of the home-customized record player that lies embedded in the wall by the fireplace. On the mantelpiece above this fireplace lie the cracked remains of several 45 RPM singles. I pick one up. The label reads, "Hoots Mon" by Lord